Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedlys. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and hello. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the super thanks. So today, I took yesterday off. So today I've got a lot to cover. For starters, Boozy is getting really held accountable, I guess you could say, for his bot system, for all the bots he's doing. Twitter is shutting him down. He has been busted for the, his fakery. So karma seems to be taking a visit. That's good. Also, I'm kind of curious about Nacho. Marco was seen giving him quite the smooch on the cheek. More friendly towards him than she is towards her own husband when giving a so-called smooch. She covered her face when she smooched Harry, but was very public display with Boozy. So I want to do those two things. I want to do Boozy and the sanctimonious BS that they put out there, as well as Nacho. What's going on with those two things? So Christopher, Boozy, and all of them, they're all that. I just wanted to share what Sam Vaknin has to say. He's a professor. He also is a malignant narcissist / I think psychopath, much like H.G. Tudor. He talks about sanctimonious behavior being a confabulation, and it's a form of supply to a collapsed narcissist. So that sounds like Harry and Meghan. They're like basically collapsed narcissists. So that's what they go to when their ego's not getting what they need. They tend to find other measures to get the fuel supply. And sanctimonious behavior is a favorite. And they tend to also, when they get into this mindset, they tend to chastise, berate, and accuse the nearest and dearest to them. Go figure. Sounds quite alarming. And when I was listening to Sam Vaknin, it just all rang a bell. I'm like, wow, this sounds just like Meghan and Harry here. Chastising and berating and making false accusations with a sanctimonious behavior. And even they will do it to well-wishers, to the public at large. Go figure. Sounds another boom, hit. Here we go. So they do direct vitriol of anger, and they will, even when it's unprovoked, they will also explode in blame and shame. Bingo. They act as though they're suffering and defiant in your face with comments. They communicate suffering and misery. Bingo. It's a self-generated solution for a collapsed narcissist. Bingo. It's good when it feels bad, he said. So they like that negative feeling. They're getting off on it because they can't get positive fuel, so they go for the negative. And it leads to dysphoria, which is depression, and it slows down their brain quite a bit, and they will end up having a sleep disordered mindset. What else happens with sanctimonious behavior? Sanctimonious behavior also, they can become very anhedonia. Anhedonia is where you have a lack of joy. Doesn't that look like Harry? They also have violent mood swings. Sounds like Harry. And sounds like he has been sanctimonious for many, many years prior to even meeting her, quite possibly. And she just, I think, just brought that back to the surface. They have self-control issues. That leads to catastrophizing, which means everything's absolutely horrible. Life's falling apart, just like kind of like what they're doing with social media and politics and trying to shut everyone down. And they need to, when they have this catastrophizing, falling apart, anhedonia, disassociation, paranoia, all these issues, this is all a form of supply, you guys. And so anyways, what else does he say? He says that they're basically like a drug addict, and it's a dopamine fix. So I got to mention the dopamine fix. Dopamine will give you that instant fix when you need it. And so that's basically what it's doing versus serotonin. Dopamine is what's a quick hit, like getting a dose of a drug. It's short-lived, but what ends up happening with dopamine, this is a problem with dopamine, is it interferes with serotonin being able to be developed. With it interfering with serotonin development, you cannot feel long-term joy and pleasure. So it's a constantly going back for that dopamine hit. And that's why narcissists keep repeating problems. That's why they never learn. That's why they never feel true joy. Don't worry, they never feel long-term satisfaction and joy because they lack serotonin. They're constantly going for that dopamine hit. So that's why you're going to see them going from one sanctimonious, fuel supply to another with this couple. So I just thought that was really interesting. That is Sam Vaknin's information, professor of psychology. So if you want to listen to him, you can go to his YouTube channel. It was posted about a day or two ago. So there you go. So let's get on to Christopher Boozy. Christopher Boozy. How does Christopher Boozy feel about Twitter shutting him down? Twitter has come after him. And so his day in karma court has arrived. So let's get, how's he feeling about it? How is Christopher Boozy feeling about Twitter shutting him out? How does he feel about Twitter shutting him out? And all his deeds, his criminal past is being highlighted too. So he's really getting his payback. So let's get it. Here we go. First card here, we have here the Knight of Cups in reverse is the primary card. I'm going to keep pulling here and then I will read. Challenging position, challenging position. Challenging position is the Sun, being happy, upright. Being happiness is a challenge. I'm going to get the next ones. And then I'll keep them down, I think. There we go. I'll put that down. I'll take them from here. Take that. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, we have here Ace of Swords in the reverse position. So he realizes it was not a clear thought. It was a poor decision, very poor decision. It's dishonesty. He's challenged in a very negative way. He's got mental blocks. It's cruelty. Everything's coming out. All his negative communication and choices is being called out. And now he's being disapproved because the sword's down. And he's at it. He's very stressed out, and he's being cut out. He's literally being cut out. He's being cut out of Twitter. So that's that cutting out of Twitter. So the challenging position is him finding joy and happiness and keeping it from seeding and going further, I would say. His challenge also is being purified and cleansed. Not going to happen. Karma's coming for you, buddy. So here we go. The primary card, like I said, is the Knight of Cups upright. I'm going to put this facing down. Knight of Cups upright. So with the Knight of Cups upright, he is feeling like he needs to go on an adventure. He needs to send messages out there. So he's going to try and put out possibly some positive messages about himself to try and somehow get away from it, from this misery that he's facing and being cut out. And he's going to try and make some new proposals. He'd like to make some new proposals. However, he's ruled by his negative emotions right now, and he has an inability to control his negative emotions right now. He would like to make some initiations, make some invites, but he's living in kind of emotional fear right now, I would say. So emotional fear, misery, being cut out. The focal point here for him is the Empress. Ooh, he might be thinking of Markle right now. She put him up to quite a bit. So I should probably ask the pendulum. Is that Markle birthing something new is also what he'd like to do too. So I'm going to find out, is this birthing something new about just a new idea? Is it just a new idea? Birthing a new idea? Yeah, okay. Does it have anything to do with Meghan Markle? Does this Empress have anything to do with Meghan Markle? No, no. So that is him birthing something new. Boom. He wants to make a proposition, just like what I was saying here. He would like to make a proposition, but he's living in emotional fear right now. So the hidden energy here is the Knight of Swords going upright. He needs it to happen fast. He needs swift action, and that is to put out another message, putting out a mission. He's going to try and start something new, but he's going to hide it. He doesn't want people to know he's going to be doing this. He's going to be doing it very swiftly. They can be very cruel. They also are, they're so swift and fast, they're unaware and unconscious of the consequences of what can happen because they do it too swift, too quickly, without thinking of the consequences. So he's going to do whatever he needs to do to save his own skin, basically. The past position that doesn't serve him well is the Queen of Wands in the upright position. So upright position, is that that doesn't look like upright. That looks like reverse. No, that's upright. Okay, yep, don't use this deck enough. But yeah, it is. It's green. It is green. So that is upright. So that's the rising phoenix. So in the past, he rose up. He rose up. Yes, it's female energy. Doesn't matter. He felt like he was in control, very creative, had a lot going on, putting out news, putting out messages with that wand, growing, seeding, rooting, rising up. That was what was in the past, but it's not serving him right now. So what's happening to him now is the world in reverse. Everything's falling apart. His world's cracking apart. This is where he's heading. Not looking good. Everything's going up in smoke and flames and fire for him. And he is now walking into the pit of hell of fire that he created. He started his own fire. Now he's got to walk through it, in essence. And he does not recognize the suffering of other people in what he did. So let's have the feelings in the situation is the High Priestess, but it's in the direct reverse. So that's clouded insight. He has no intuitive abilities to look forward, to think what can happen. He's very blocked and clouded in terms of consciousness of what can happen. So he has an impulse control issue. He doesn't think of consequences. Sounds very cluster B. He's a con artist. He doesn't think ahead. He just thinks in the moment. And he's not able to see clearly. Next position here is the 8th position, and that is the outside influences. He's being left out in the cold, out in the rain. He's not going to be able to overcome the situation easily with the 8 of Cups in reverse. Also with the 8 of Cups in reverse, he has a fear of loss. He's feeling very confused. He knows he's got to cut his losses and walk away. He's got to walk away because no one's going to have him out in the cold. His options are not there anymore. The road's not opening up for him. And then the next position is the 9th position, which is the hopes and fears. The hopes and fears, he's getting the fear aspect, the Hierophant in reverse. He's not leveling up. He's not leveling up with the world. The world is telling him no. Everything's karma's coming for him. So he's not leveling up. He knows he's not going to be able to level up with the Hierophant in reverse. He's doing things his own way, and it's not working out for him. This is someone who's going up against tradition. He will not do anything in a traditional sense or even probably in a legal sense. He does not have that morals and duties and obligations. He goes all the way against it. He's completely against morals, duties, and obligations. So there you go. The final outcome is the Hangman. He's going to force himself, the outcome due to all this suffering he's caused himself, he is going to hang from the tree of life, and he's going to try and take a new perspective. But I'm pretty certain his new perspective will be self-sufficient for himself. It'll be self-directed, more than likely, based on all this pathology I have here. Whatever new perspective he takes, more than likely, isn't going to probably get him very far. Let's find out. Yeah, it's not. Well, he's going to try to heal with it. We got the healing and hope card, the star card. He wants some attention. So he's going to try and think, how can I get some attention? I don't like not having fuel supply sources. So he's going to try and find some fuel supply because that's the only thing that helps him heal. And then we have a 3 of Wands upright. So he's going to look to see how he can improve this situation, probably to his benefit, so that he can heal it and give himself some hope. So that's what he's going to try and do. Good luck to you. But I don't see it working out because everything's going against him here. So, yeah, and let's pull some more. We have here, the Chariot in reverse. He's going to be a crash and burn. The Battle of the Wheels is going to be lost to him. He's going to be the loser here. And then we have the Fool card in reverse. So he's going to be taking the wrong measures, the wrong steps, and he's going to basically fall off the cliff and drown. So another crash and burn. We got 2 crashes and burns here. And then we have here the 6 of Wands in reverse. No harmony with business, no harmony with other people. That harmony card's in reverse. Harmony is just not part of his life. He doesn't do harmonious behavior when it comes to business. It's all his way or the highway. That's why he's failing. He cannot work with other people. What else can I say? With 6 of Wands in reverse, that is the failure card. He's going to lose. And he's going to have a lot of self-doubt, punishment, and lack of recognition. He's not going to like being ignored. So he's going to be ignored. And it's going to be a tower crashing situation to the worst degree where he's unlikely to ever rebuild himself. And then we have here the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. That is gaslighting, being busted, not having any more options in life. So all options are removed from him. With the Four of Cups in reverse, he will have no emotional stability. That is the wishing I don't have enough card. But it is Four of Cups in reverse. So he's going to be, he realizes he took everything for granted. He's very aloof. He's going to be very bored. Boredom's a horrible thing for an antisocial. More than likely, he's antisocial personality disorder. So this is going to be a very bad card for him. He knows he's going to be ignored in life. Lots of apathy. He needs to heal his heart in order to accept love, in order to come to a better position in life. And we have here, he's going to act like he's wearing his heart on his sleeve, that he's nurturing. He might be turning to a female for nurturing energy because he's going to be feeling very weak internally, have absolutely no inner strength. And then we have here the Devil card. He's going to be looking for any kind of enmeshment with anyone who will listen to him, a triangulation, probably with a female, somebody, or just female energy. It could be a man with female energy. It doesn't have to be necessarily female, but he's going to be looking for a nurturing energy to help soothe him and triangulate and get some kind of codependency going in order to bring him back up, because he's not going to heal. He's not going to get what he wants. So the only way he can do that is through enmeshment, through triangulation, through, trapping someone, really trapping someone into his devil energy. So that's how I see it. Very dark, ongoing issues. It's not going to go away. So that is Christopher Boozy, and I'd say that is well deserved, because he is being conned, found out to be a complete total con artist with a past history. So that is what's happening with him. Now let's go on to, I want to go on to, what is his name? Nacho. That's right, Nacho. So what is up with Nacho? It looks like a triangulation situation there. It looks like a threesome. Are they a threesome? What are they doing? Are they having menage a trois? Is Markle having intimate relations with Nacho? That is kind of my direction here, because it sure looks that way. So first I'm going to ask the pendulum. Is Meghan Markle having intimate relations with Nacho? Is Meghan Markle having intimate sexual relations with Nacho? And it's a yes. Does Harry have sexual intimate relations with Nacho? Does Harry have intimate sexual relations with Nacho? Yes, he does. And is it a threesome? Do they ever do it as a threesome? Is there ever the three menage a trois? Is it ever a menage a trois? And we got maybe. So they probably watch. Is it just a observation when the other is doing? Observation? Yes. Little observation going on. Okay. So there's kink going on. Kink. Let's get the kink. All right. I hope they don't demonetize my kinky spread. Okay, it's a little kinky going on. But what do you expect from a yacht girl? He used to be an escort. Here we go. Dad will not confirm nor deny. So can't bury her past. She enjoys it. It's what she does. So we have Ten of Pentacles upright. It makes them feel like a happy family. Yes, so that Ten of Pentacles, it makes him feel wealthy. He's got money. Apparently he's got his own. There's abundance here, comfort, legacy, security. It makes them all feel secure. They're one big happy family here. But we have here the Magician in reverse. There's some untapped talent and abilities to manifest clearly what they truly want. So there's some disappointment there. And then we have the Three of Wands looking for improvement. So they can't manifest what they want. They can't manifest that happy family with each other. So I think they're bringing him in as form of improvement. It improves their relationship because they don't have this Ten of Pentacles. They'll never be that happy family legacy. They want it, but that's just not who they are. And so this gives them a sense of normalcy, a sense of family, a sense of unity. So there you go. Let's get the next position here. I think I'm going to pull differently here. Let's see. I'm going to do let's clarify that feeling of Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. it gives the Page of Cups upright with the Six of Wands in reverse. So with the Page of Cups upright, it's escapism, gives them a sense of escapism, but we do have, there's a lack of harmony within that escapism. So it is kind of feeling a little bit of a loser position, not celebrating it. It's not super much a celebration. I would say they don't want to draw attention to it, because when you see the celebration, people are throwing a party. I think they're trying to hide it because they want to appear as though they're idolistic, because this is idolistic. So they don't want people to know that this is how they behave. So there is a kind of a lack of harmony with this, trying to put out this idolistic energy, because it's not idolistic energy according to how they're trying to paint themselves. So let's get some more. What we have here is the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, they know that the family would not, it's not good for the image of being in control, being a ruler, being a leader. They know that it would affect them, so they don't want that. That is someone who is not a father also. That's not fatherly. That's father in reverse. That's a daddy dearest position. So it would affect Harry's image of being that doting, perfect father. And then we have here the King of Swords upright. But it is his truth and his how he really thinks. It is, for him, this is their clarity of thought. This is how they want to live. But they also, it is the sword here, the King of Swords, which can cut it out if need be. So they're going to do it. They're going to do it as long as they can get away with it. But the minute they can't, I think they would cut them out, is how I feel about that. At any point in time, it can be cut out, because the King of Swords can be quite ruthless. And he does tend to think with nothing but logic and no emotions. So since there's no emotional thought or empathy very much with the King of Swords, he can easily cut out. So I think that if it got to where it got too hot in the kitchen, he would be cut, or it would be hidden. And they don't want people to know. So this seems like it's definitely some hidden lifestyle here. And then we have here the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they realize that it's sort of selfishness. You know, they don't want people to know. They don't feel like they have the upper hand here. So this here is about charity, generosity, sharing, but they don't want people to know that there's this give and take with each other, because this is the charity card. And so they're not giving much to him. It's more what he has to give to them, probably. They're kind of taking from him. In essence, it's probably fuel for him. So yeah, it's just it's a charity card, but they're really not being charitable either. So there's this kind of understanding with each other that it can be give and take, but they will drop him on a dime if they have to, because they know that they will not get the support they need. In this position, you're not getting the support you need. So if they can't get the support, he's going to be dropped. He will be dumped. The bottom of the deck, I'm just going to go for it here, is the Five of Wands, because of the conflicts. Yeah, if there's conflicts, they're going to leave. So as long as he is a good little puppet and pays attention to Markle and lets her rule the roost here, I think she's in control here. And as long as she's in control of the situation and can protect this idolistic energy without people realizing it, because she knows it would be a major loss, they will cut him out, because it's not going to bode well with the family. It doesn't make them look like the loving father rulers, and it would affect their opportunities to fork off down the road. They won't be able to manifest what they want, so it's important to keep this in hiding. Let's go to the center of the deck. Center of the deck here. Yeah, and consciously they would like to keep growing and rooting with the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, it's willpower. It's led by passion. So there's a lot of passion there and growth. And they would like to make it a reality in front of the world for a journey, because they are led by passion, but they can't. You know, if the world saw it, they would have to do this. You know, nope, sorry, we don't have any passion going on. So they have a lot of passion going on, a lot of passion. And then we have here the Six of Cups upright. And as you can see, they're quite happy together. There's lots of harmony there. And that's emotional harmony that they're trying to hide. And that's in the center of the situation that they don't want people to know. So yes, lots of harmony there. What else can I say for the Six of Cups upright also is it's very nostalgia. They're very sentimental with each other. They're creating happy memories. It's like a reunion between them. It's meeting the past with the present. So he's very nostalgic with Nacho, and he just wants to keep him as a friend. He wants to keep growing with him and keep him in his life because they just hit it off so well. But they're going to do everything they can to hide it. So that is how that is. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Bye, you guys.